You will never dish out enough damage on your own to actually use that Reaper Sky to kill somebody on your own. You need support to actually have that. You need more birds.
Yeah. The bigger thing also too is like the Death Pulse actually heals everything in the area. That's including every single creep in the wave. All right, so we're in the game. This is the last game here of today from Gamescom. It is 2011 Cologne. MYM going up against MUFC. MUFC playing for our Radiant side. MYM playing for the Dire. So we actually have Ling for MUFC playing as the Windrunner. Net will be playing as Crystal Maiden, playing support. KYXY will be playing as the Beastmaster. Down towards our bottom lane, Sharky will be playing as Glitch, and Silvercross anti-mage. If you haven't heard that name, then he should. Like, seriously,
yeah, Silvercross is one of the premier carriers of Malaysia, generally, of Southeast Asia. Because he's a very, very good player indeed. Demon actually going for a solo Venomancer on bottom as it seems, and Trident being put on top with the mount, and MaNia supporting Misery. And a solo mid Furion by PlaymatE.
Yeah, so that means our, tri-lane, neutrals, hopefully goes in sometime soon. Paul Pollard's been having one hell of a horrendous day.
Yeah, been easy for him.
No, it hasn't. But welcome to all the Russian people who are now tuning into the English stream. It's great to have you here, guys, as well as all around the country. We've had a couple of issues with the other streams today, where the English one has actually stayed strong. So for all those people who've been sticking around going, yeah, you know what, listen to Tom, we're actually still under... we're back again. And some of them are actually still under development. So not everything is actually set in stone. This is actually still beta. And a lot of the feedback is actually being listened to by Valve as well. So actually, guys, keep your feedback coming in a positive and very
funny fact. MYM actually.
The battle begins.
Well done to the boy in pink. And I'm looking at you, Chen. Milk.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Nicely done. They're drawing in the mini-map, by the way, if you don't know what we're referring to. Well, one way to micro. That basically meant he was never even clicking in a direction he wanted to go when he did that. Alright, so Fury we're going up against Beastmaster in the mid. That is our lane. We have support coming in though. MaNia. You witch doctor. About to come in towards the mid lane, which will force Beastmaster back. So you don't get your Venomancer man. He's down the bottom lane. So Demon playing as Veno. AM going to be supported for the for the farm. I love the fact that Demon went level 1 ward.
You have to actually keep tabs on it, who is around.
Yeah, instead of actually going like the normal kind of like, we're just going to go aggression, like, you got to be careful with this though, and he's actually denying his own wards. That I love the most. So Crystal Man does enough damage, and then he can deny them. Because these wards are worth money. You don't want to throw that away, Slash.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, Lich moving towards top lane actually, helping Link's Windrunner a bit. Wow, so we have a dual lanes coming out for MUFC. A pretty standard lineup. Crystal Maiden harassing that Demon a little bit back.
And Demon won't get too much. If someone see Demon actually throwing too much money to Net, he's going to stay in range, and now the Frost will come. It's just harass him back. There's a little back and forth. There's a little tickle, man. There's a little tickle for him.
The wards are actually still level 1 wards. It's fairly easy to kill them. And they actually bring some gold.
Yeah.
Do not deal that much damage. I'm not quite sure level 1 wards are that sensible, but
they're good for sight. But yeah, you got to stay on top. You can't let them like just wander themselves around there and then get killed. It's just like, is it 24 gold? Actually, next time he actually kills them, we'll actually see. But I think it's 24 gold per ward. Yeah, 15 gold per ward.
Yeah, 15 to 17, right about that.
And if he kills what, 10 of those? Well, we're almost a set of wards.
I'm very happy that he's got a regeneration actually, so he can, all the harassment not happening anymore. Chris Nova also just popped out to harass him a bit. Silvercross is blinking into it.
He's not going to get the kill. He's just going to harass him back.
Yeah.
Silvercross just wants space. That's all anti-mage ever wants when we play. And I think that's why MUFC probably think they've actually still got this. Because if anti-mage gets farmed up, the MYM strat falls through. MYM strat completely falls through. They have to push. The only one who can basically stop it is Necrolite. But even then, with no mana, there's not much a Necrolite can actually do.
That is true. MYM, they're definitely looking to end this game fast.
Yeah, so MUFC, they want to drag it out. MYM, they're not pushing though. I'm just wondering if it's because like Prophet wants a couple of levels before he does it. And then he'll head towards the top, whereas MYM just waiting for that moment where MUFC just stretch out a little bit too far. Just a little bit too far out, and then we can see Profit TP here. Maybe then.
You see it. So they're building up the creep wave for Chen basically. So he's just creeping in the woods with his centaur. Having a great old time there while MaNia is supporting Misery's Necrolite on top.
Yeah. So for the moment, both teams being very, very defensive. Both teams obviously realize how much this match means. You win this match and you stay in the winner's bracket.
That is true. Unfortunately for MUFC, it does not look like this.
Oh yeah, sorry, not for MUFC.
Yes, MYM, they're eager to win it, and they're probably going to go for that early push strat to actually utilize it.
Yeah. MUFC though, they want to stick it to the man. MYM. In one of those I actually see Malk with his creep army. It makes him harder to kill. Yeah. Unlike what Moscow 5 did, where it's just like, you know what? You can die multiple times. We're going to make sure of it.
Still having a fairly good time there on bottom. But that is always just harassing them back. The demon back, sorry. And as long as we're looking at creep goals, they're around roughly the same for Silvercross and Misery on top. 24-9 for Silvercross, with 3-9 for Misery. It's around about the same thing. Beastmaster only 12-1 there, and PlaymatE is up to 19-9. So that is actually a little bit of a difference. But you would expect it from a ranged hero going up against a melee.
Yeah, most definitely. Like, melee never has a good time, no matter what. And speaking of now having a good time, melee is ranged. Oh, it could be first blood. CM damage is not enough. Cross, he's not diving it. He's not. I thought he might for one last strike to get the first blood, but doesn't want to risk his life and the amount of time he had to stay on the bottom lane to farm. Yeah. So he doesn't dive it, and we don't get our first blood.
But top has been pushed quite a bit by Malk. He's in the meantime. He's used his Centaur to actually tank up the tower and deal quite a lot of damage to it. Tower's down to half HP, roundabout.
Yeah. In the meantime, Misery, because we saw him last time playing as a drone ranger. He's all about the farm, man. All about the farm.
And mid lane, look for mid lane.
Beastmaster. He did bottle up that invis room before.
Yep.
Problem is though, I think someone caught a glimpse of him doing it. Early. He's got a glimpse of the room being down the bottom lane, so now PlaymatE knows he's got to sit next to tower. So he hasn't come out far enough for Beastmaster to actually make any form of like move on him. So they'll actually hit on now.
Beast currently tier 2 last hit actually, and Beastmaster moving towards the bottom to pick up the second rune, which is an illusion rune.
More of the Beastmaster. So actually just sacrificed the illusion rune, which he actually had.
Actually dive it.
Yeah.
He wants to go it.
There goes the illusion. PlaymatE's got to be careful. PlaymatE won't even TP at this point. Or really, the crow comes in, and he's still alive, but they're going to take up the tower. PlaymatE will get the first blood. He is the first blood. Lich is the one that actually takes it from him. Yeah. But they do manage to actually team up to get that one.
Yep. Maybe a little bit early for his roar, but still, it did the job.
Yeah.
So, a good kill.
He wasn't really going to escape. There was no way he could.
Yeah,
the TP was, the roar was only needed if he started to TP. Play in the meantime though, that's actually pushing out pretty hard here by MaNia and Misery. MaNia, too close to the tower, hesitated. So you're going to take a little bit more damage as well.
Yeah.
Pops the restoration though.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal for him. Where Ling actually does his best to hold the lane.
I love how it is just even the way the Wish Doctor's built. Like, he can be aggressive, or it can be like supportive. And it's 2 levels on restoration and 2 levels on cask. And that won't change until he gets to his ulti. Bouncing stun, heal for everybody who stands around him. Which I gotta say, the animation for that looks pretty damn sweet.
Yeah, it does. Maledict actually not being needed to level up. It's just he needs to go into melee range to actually use it, but he's not going to do it. That's why he's not skilling and leveling up Maledict.
In the meantime, Demon's actually pushing out this bottom lane by himself. It's pushed Silvercross back a little. Silvercross will spend none of his money. Actually, I cancelled that. He actually has one of treads. And Demon fighting within his ward. He does have his own creep wave here, and Silvercross is going to dive this. He's got to be careful not to take too much damage, actually running outside of the ward area. The frost goes off. Demon's coming back again. I think he just wants to try and kill Nerd at this point, but he's not going to be able to. He had no mana left after Silvercross did a couple of hits. And Venno just been caught out, and now his wards will become money.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for him. I mean, I'm not quite sure why he moved back inside the... He was just basically... That was a trap.
Yeah.
But,
I think he thought he could actually get his way through the trees, and you can...
Maybe, but currently 2-0 for MUFC. They're looking not too bad in this one, especially with MYM's early game lineup. But their power is a push, and the push is going to come with the Wilderkin actually.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Nice shackle. So just holding a little bit in place on the top lane. Yeah. Tier 1 tower still not actually dead yet because of the fortification. And there goes the bounce stun. Just out from MaNia. Help destroy the creep wave, and there goes the Tier 1 tower. Misery gets the last hit for that one. In the meantime, we've actually got Venom killing off Crystal. Not enough damage to the Crystal Maiden on the way down.
Yeah. So basically trading his life for Crystal Maiden, but
that's fair enough for Anti-Mage to get the kill.
Yeah. So Crystal Maiden is gonna be happy about that.
Yeah. And then Anti-Mage gets even more time to farm.
No.
He has a Ring of Health at 9 minutes.
PlaymatE actually, he's not doing too bad in terms of last hit. That's fair enough.
Sure, we're actually looking for PlaymatE. PlaymatE, so 41 for 15.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice.
And 50 for 12 for Necrolite. And 31 for 1 for Milk. I believe those stats actually also include neutrals.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes a little bit more sense because basically it is the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not last hits.
Yeah. On Warcraft 3, it actually splits the two of them because they don't count as the same thing. But this is the world of Dota, man. It's a simplistic world. It's fine. It's great. We should support everybody. And we have Vitality boosted for Necrolite.
Yeah, he's gonna go complete that bang up pretty damn fast. And Misery actually managing to see the Hawk and just gets another 65 gold. Moving into mid lane, they're probably gonna go for that tier 1 tower. Bottom lane. On bottom lane actually, there was another one. Net again with Silvercross able to bring down Demon. Not quite sure, but I kind of have the impression that Demon's underperforming a bit today.
Yeah, he's hasn't really been actually hitting his marks. Like normally we wouldn't really worry about him at all. And now we're seeing MaNia having to actually go down towards the bottom lane. I do agree though, and Silvercross now just going to jump him. There was also the ulti from Fury to help out. He drops down the ultimate. It's going to be enough to kill CM, and he's going to live! MaNia! Beautiful play. Demon actually TP'd in. PlaymatE helping out. Silvercross will manage to actually live through this. In the meantime, Misery's in trouble in the middle lane. Trying to fall back. The Lich ulti is bouncing around the creep wave. He gets a lucky bounce on the second one. Up to the Necrolite, and Misery goes down in the mid. Costs Lich ulti. But now MYM, I think MYM are sick of this. They just want to push.
Yeah. They're not really worried about it. Getting that kill on Crystal Maiden was a very excellent play by MaNia, really. It was a 2-on-1 situation and he did most of it. But they wanted to push bottom, but there's so many AoE spells to clear the creep wave very, very fast. Wild Access from Beastmaster, Power Shot from Windrunner, as well as Crystal Nova. Doing a pretty good job there.
The awesome thing is now you see Windrunner as well as Beastmaster seeing him on the bottom lane. Who's on top? PlaymatE just TPs himself up there. It's like, I'll be fine, man. I'll be fine.
Yeah, MYM this time rotating to mid lane, actually, and pushing that tower.
Just after AM just left there. He picks up the Envious Rune and runs up top. But the tier 1 tower's going to go.
Very fast.
Castus destroys those free waves so damn fast. That's why Wishdom is such a great support hero when it comes to pushing lineups.
He's awesome in it, and as well as Chan. And rotating to the bottom lane because tier 1 tower on the bottom is still standing there.
Cannot stand for that, man. Pun was intended.
Oh yeah, I'm MUFC, but they realize what they're doing. They've got that Hawk actually to scout as well as the Cold Beast. So Net is also moving towards bottom lane to defend it.